Well, there's a lot to unpack here at the moment. We've been up to a lot of different things, a lot of different initiatives. Especially in the last 8 months, we've seen a lot of changes in our strategy. We made a lot of new developments in terms in-house in terms of creativity. We brought in a lot of developers. We're trying to create fresh content that really interacts with the audience, looking at ways how we can entice new travelers that has not been to the Maldives, because we understand that Maldives is there, Maldives is well known, so we want to bridge that new markets, new segments, and what I say, new dreams.
Yeah, just to elaborate that, the new segments are like film tourism, education tourism, health tourism. So I think we'll be talking more about it. It's just fresh ideas that it's in the development stage. So hopefully we'll get to talk about it soon.
I think one of the biggest thing is going to be our international airport. Velana International Airport is set to open mid next year. The current capacity is around 3.5 million. We're going up to 7 million. The airport has been in development for almost a decade. So I think that itself is a very big transformative change that we're going to see. It's been, like I said, in the works for a long time. Because right now, one of the biggest challenges has been connectivity, especially on peak months and peak days. So that itself is, I think, something that we're very excited about. We've really not rolled out the actual details of it. I mean, everyone who comes to the Maldives can see the new aero bridges and things like that. But I think that would be one of the biggest highlights to look forward for 2025.
And in terms of promotion, I think different activities will be also different this year. I mean, next year. The road shows, the fairs, the promotional activities for the different segments that we mentioned about. It will be totally different with a new team, with new ideas. So hopefully we'll have something new.
First of its sort, I like to think it's a very interactive campaign. We call it world's biggest holiday giveaway. We are offering 365 days in an affluent or in a high-end destination like the Maldives. We feel that this is another way of us interacting and communicating our core messages, especially through the various social media platforms to new travelers. A lot of solo travelers, a lot of youth travelers. We see these are some of these markets that we have not tapped into. And I think this is a strategy for us going forward. Like I said, it's a very interactive campaign. Every month it's going to be on a different medium, different platform, reaching out to a different segment. For us, it's all about tapping into new markets. And this is a brilliant opportunity for us. And I hope there's been a lot of talk about this, because every time I tell about this, a lot of excitement is there. And I'm sure our managing director also can add to it.
Yes. I'm also excited. People keep on asking, what is 365 days? They were asking questions about how can a person, if you win this, how can a person be spending 365 days? So it's in the early stages. We don't want to reveal all the information, but hopefully we'll be unfolding the details as time goes by. By the time we reach by the end of the year, I think all the visitors, all our followers will be able to see the details of it.
I think sustainability, everywhere we go today, we're hearing about everyone is breaking pre-pandemic numbers. We crossed our numbers last year. For us, it's not about just mere numbers anymore. We want to look at how we can build back better. We've focused on not just because it's a trendy word or a buzzword, sustainability. In Maldives today, the government is ambitious about 30% of all the energy that's been produced by the tourism sector by 2030 is set to come from renewable energy. We have right now 91 protected areas. We have 3 UNESCO biosphere reserves. We have one in the works already, so we'll have at least, I think by end of next year, we're targeting to have 4 of them. And there is a lot of nature parks. Again, this is the other side of Maldives that you don't see. We've always been known for the sun-sea sand, but right now there's I think 20 plus nature parks. Our target is to have one in each atoll. So there's a lot of proactive measures that's been put together to drive sustainability, because I feel that Maldives being one of those low-lying countries, it is at whether it is climate change or whether it is any other global catastrophe, we've been at the receiving end of it. So I think sustainability is a core topic, and it's a topic that Maldives really needs to champion. So and I see a lot of good initiatives done by resorts. In terms of even a lot of resorts have started 3D coral printing, so that we can promote biodiversity and the natural reefs and protect them. So yeah, that's a lot, I think, there.
And one of the biggest NGO, Maldives Association of Tourism Industries, they have recently launched a campaign purely on sustainability. It's called Riyaz, which means beautiful Maldives, clean Maldives. So with that campaign, we hope that it will create awareness among the general public, among the visitors as well. So the idea is to educate everyone to keep the Maldives clean and to not dump waste on beaches or the sea. So I think a lot is going on. We hope that with our initiatives from Visit Maldives, we will amplify the same message across the whole nation.
Right now also, I mean, I was just in a session and we were talking about the number of movies that has been shot from the UK, the work that's been done by BBC, and there's been already a lot of content shot by Netflix and I think
Apple,
Hallmark, Apple
even,
TV.
Yeah.
So there's been work already done, and I think one of the things that really stand out is Star Wars Rogue One that was shot in Lamu Atoll in the Maldives. I think in the past we have not had a proactive approach to market Maldives as a film destination. Today production is not so bulky as it used to be. So riding on that, it's something that we like to see how Maldives can attract. Again, it's a new segment. That's why we're trying to say we're trying to diversify. But we also want to grow. And I think we want to share the Maldives with the rest of the world. And through film is another medium that we could do that. And that's one of our key objectives here.
Yeah, I totally agree. And we are working on a framework to make it more attractive for film producers. I think other destinations, they have regulations in place that attracts film producers, like tax rebates and other incentives. So we are going to explore what can we do as a nation to make it more feasible for the film producers. So I hope that we'll be able to achieve it next year.